All right, we can use Avogadro's number and the atomic weight to now use them as conversion factors. Remember, we said our hang on one second, our atomic weight is measured in grams per mole. Since our mass is in grams, and obviously our number of moles is in mole, we can use that atomic weight as a conversion factor. If we wanted to go from moles to mass, we would multiply by our atomic weight, right? Our moles would cancel out and we'd be left with grams. If we wanted to go in the reverse direction, we would divide by the atomic weight. Down here, particles. Particles could be atoms, molecules. Oh, sorry. Could be molecules, could be ions, formula units, very small things. Again, Avogadro's number measured in particles per mole. So to go from back and forth between moles and particles, we can obviously use Avogadro's number as our conversion factor. All right, so let's do some simple conversions here. Let's look at our top line. We have 7.3 moles, and we need to get the mass of this. I gave you the molecular mass. We had already calculated that earlier. So how are we going to go from moles to mass? Obviously, we're going to use our molar mass. So we take 7.3 moles. We're going to now multiply by our molar mass. We know we're going to multiply because since moles are on the bottom, we need them there to cancel out the moles on the top that we're starting with. 100.1. Our moles will cancel out. And from here, we just multiply 7.3 times 100.1, and we'll get 730 grams. Again, 2 sig figs because we started in moles with 2 sig figs. Next, how do we get number of particles? We're going to use Avogadro's number and the 7.3 moles that we started with. So we do 7.3 moles. Now moles needs to go on the bottom here to cancel those out. So then particles would be on top. And we're going to use that 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd particles. Sorry if you can't read that. From here, again, we just multiply them out. Moles cancels out. And we get 4.4 times 10 to the 24th particles. All right, pretty easy stuff. I'll give you a minute right now. Why don't you pause the video and figure out the number of moles of magnesium nitrate and the number of particles. Do that now. All right, I know that you guys showed your work. I know you showed units canceling out. So let's see, how do we convert from mass to moles? We use the molar mass. Now that we have the mass, 371 grams, we're going to use our molar mass. We're going to divide by the molar mass now. 148.3 grams over moles. Grams cancels out. Let me get rid of those lines there for you, sorry. And you should have gotten 2.5 moles. Now to go from moles to particles, you would just multiply by Avogadro's number to get 1.51 times 10 to the 24th. Try this last one here. That's ammonium sulfate. You're starting with number of particles. So convert that to moles and mass. I'll give you a minute to do that. You can pause the video now. All right, the answers you should have gotten. Again, to get rid of the number of particles, to get that into moles, we use Avogadro's number. So you got 0.06 moles. And then we multiply that times our molar mass to get 7.93 grams. Should not have been difficult for us. Again, we're just using the molecular mass or molar mass and Avogadro's number.